instructional videos on high-impact strategies and focuses on the instructional strategy, reinforcing effort, and providing instruction. Understanding the importance of reinforcing effort. Effort is something that, despite what many people think, has to be taught. And it has to be understood. A lot of people think that everybody knows that the harder you try, the more effort you put into something, the better the outcome will be. However, lots of students are unaware of this, and they need to be taught that the importance of believing in effort. Overall, if there's lots of effort, there's enhanced achievement, and students need to learn the connection between the two. Students can be taught to change their beliefs about the importance of effort. If they have been previously taught that effort is not important, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't affect the outcome, this is something that teachers can change about students. Overall, effort pays off in the end, and students can keep, one way to help students understand this would to allow students to keep track of their personal relationship between effort and achievement. Students could do this by, for example, for their homework, they could have a chart. They could rate how hard they tried on the activity, being honest. Did they put a lot of effort? Did they just rush through it? And then they could record their grade after it's been turned in and completed. And they could relate the connection between the two after they honestly record their effort and then their relationship between that and their final grade. Rewards. A lot of people have gone away from using rewards, or they find a negative connection between giving students tangible rewards. However, rewards can be beneficial. Students need to be rewarded for the right things. If you reward students for completing simple tasks, like students are going to their seat, they get a reward. That does not enhance intrinsic motivation, what's inside. Instead, that kind of teaches students that, oh, if they do the right thing, they're going to receive a reward. And then when they do the right thing and they're not rewarded, they think, oh, well, I'm going to start doing the wrong thing again, so that I can go back to earning rewards. Abstract symbolic recognition is more effective than tangible rewards. While tangible rewards such as stickers, prizes, and candy can be effective, if used correctly, abstract symbolic recognition has been known to be more effective. The most effective type of recognition is praise. It's very powerful for students when they hear that personal praise to them for achieving something. Using recognition in the classroom is a very essential part of teaching and learning. The best way to use recognition in the classroom is to make it very personal to the individual student or to the group of students. For example, if the students have done poorly on their grades and there's a very slim chance that they are going to receive honor roll, but you can tell how hard they've worked, they've put a lot of effort, they've improved. A teacher can make some type of reward for, like an improvement reward or an honor roll for the most improved student, where the students are still getting that recognition, but it's personal to them. Not all students are going to make honor roll, but they still might be hard workers, they might have had growth. So it's important to give that recognition to them. One type of recognition in the classroom that can be used is pause, prompt, and praise. What this is when the students, usually it's when students are working on something that is challenging to them, and the teacher sees that it's challenging them and it's difficult for them. The teacher can stop the student and walk over and help the student figure out. They can pause and help figure out, ask them what the problem is. Then the teacher moves on to prompt, and the teacher says, okay, here are the steps you can take to solve this problem. Here's the tools that you need. And once this teacher has given the tools and prompted, the teacher can then praise if the student uses those tools. Not even necessarily if the student gets the answer right or completely solves the problem, but as long as the student is showing that they're using what the teacher has given them, then you can show that praise, outward praise. Different symbols of recognition that are good for students could be tangible rewards like stickers. That could be part of it. You praise the student and you provide them with a sticker. Another form would be an outward, like a certificate, where the student is given an award that has their personal name on it and maybe can be displayed somewhere in the classroom or taken home with the student so that their parents can see it and they feel that recognition. Overall, reinforcing effort can help students understand that the harder you try, the more successful you will be. So it's important that students understand that if they put forth effort, they are going to be rewarded, either through a tangible reward or just an intrinsic reward where they feel good about themselves. But they need to understand that they will be rewarded through their effort. Even if it's not in an outward way, they will be successful, which will be a reward in the end.